Hey guys, Anna here, Heart of Match Guarantee. I'm happy again to see you. And today it's our normal Saturday Q&A. Your options to ask me any questions you want. I'm open, no taboo questions. I greeting all of you guys. And today we will also discuss topic mindsets or expectations of the guys which basically stop them from being successful in relationships in Ukraine. But before we will jump in this topic, I want to ask you and to make sure that you are aware about our excitement news. Every month we are going to give away our $10,000 lifetime matchmaking. And it's so simple to win it. All that you need to do is just comment below this video, subscribe to our channel, and share on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, you can share on any social media you have registered on. And every last Saturday of every month, you're welcome to join the live stream where I will announce the winner. I will draw him using the software, and I will announce, and it can be easily you. So guys, don't miss out on this opportunity. You're welcome to join our giveaway. Hey. So let's talk about our topic for today, and please be active. I'm here for you, and I will really appreciate guys who watching us later to write in comments the topics you want me to share, the difficulties you have in your journey and finding here in Ukraine your life, suggested things you want me to put light on, okay, topics. I will be happy to do this. Hey Gregory. So mindsets. Unfortunately, this industry has a lot of, we face a lot of brainwashed guys with the expectations, not realistic, about age gap. And because they basically register with the agency, any PPL, per letter website, and they just, was, overloaded with the ladies from top models, beautiful, incredible, that they all want relationship with them, and it's everything so beautiful and incredibly nice, And when they start chatting with the lady, pictures the same, everything ideal goes, And basically when they come to Ukraine, they think it's a country where, it's possible, it's so not enough men that, lady just so desperate that she can jump in relationship with anybody, doesn't matter his age, his character, everything. So it's not true. And I can say it's opposite from this picture that those guys who use PPL website has. And some of them, they, can be course corrected in the expectations in the real picture and can be successful. Some of them unfortunately live in the fantasy world and we cannot help them. So this mindset, these expectations, it's not realistic and it's not possible for us to help those guys. Then it's actually very it's how actually, scammers, they hooked the guys, Just recently, I was in a restaurant with one of our potential clients, and he told me the story of his friend who was chatting with a lady using PPL website, and then she met with him. And what happened? She just came on a date. First of all, she said, "Oh, this Ukrainian man so bad. I don't want relationship with them. I don't like Ukraine. I just want good man. I'm willing to, find my man and move abroad. So it's really hooked up him. And then next what she's done, she just give him present, and he was so much, like, oh, who, this beautiful lady, she so much care about him. She even brought the gift for him. So he was so over emotional about that thing. Then she feel, okay, he's hooked now. Then what happened after this, she took him to the shopping, mall. He spent $2,000, like totally blind, didn't understand. It's all manipulation, nothing with reality. I mean, it's not about real relationship, not about her feelings to him, it just was clear manipulation towards him to get what she wants. And unfortunately, it happened in Ukraine, and you really need to be not that naive guy, and trust your inner gut, because later when that man shared with this guy who told me the story, he said he understand later it was all like hard to believe, so good, to be true. But the problem with the guys, when it happened to them, they just don't trust their inner gut. I advise you to listen to yourself more, and just not trapped in this situation when you just manipulated by not, but very bad scammer woman. Yeah. So next mindset, which guys, tell me very often during our live stream. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, how are you? To the accent, yeah. I'm Yoda today. Yoda from the Star Wars. I finally watched this movie. We all family watched it because I didn't watch it before. I was interested who is Yoda. So now I know. Yeah, I was a little bit, we had family vacations and was sick, and sorry that I wasn't able to appear as we plan normally every Saturday. Hopefully now I'm come back on the horse again. So this attitude from the man who said, okay, Mr. Yoda, okay, we come here, why you don't teach ladies who is Western man? They need to know with whom they deal, to be successful with us. Guys, I hope you will not be very angry at me in comments later, but I want to clarify one thing, you guys come here in Ukraine to, catch a good lady to marry, and not she goes to Western world, to build relationship successful. She's here. I can say more. Most of the ladies who join our agency, even, they, it's like, for many of them, it's just hope. They really, some of them, they don't know English, Those who have, like bigger hope and strong hope and very, very motivated, they immediately start visit English courses who don't speak, because most of our ladies, they speak English, like not fluently, but good English. So I can say that they join because they have hope to meet good man, but they not, it's not like I want to meet foreigner man, She just open to meet any man. Even it can happen with Ukrainian man on the street, because she wants, good family, because our culture very family oriented, and work for most of the ladies will not be on the first place. First place, it's every time to be a mother, to be wife first, then a mother. These things will be the most important for most of Ukrainian ladies. Again, we have, Westernized ladies. This will also come here, but it's much less quantity of traditional women in Ukraine. So So guys, you come here and it's your homework to understand what Slavic women want, how to win her heart, and to understand actually she's not going to fight for you, you know. Like we have so rarely cases when lady really fight for a man. It's funny to see. It's not something very common for Ukrainian lady, but most of the ladies, mm, they very passive, and they expect you to win over her before she will start to. I did video, if Ukrainian lady more like a daisies or dragons. It's funny a little bit video, but there is some true in this video, that most of them, they expect that man will show his strength, that he's strong, he's reliable, you know. He's that man that she can be sure she can follow in love, you know. He's strong leader, and by her deeds, especially at the early stage of relationship, she check you in all possible ways to make sure this picture is match her expectations. So yeah, I can tell that if you there's guys who, you know, like don't want to learn who is Slavic woman, you won't treat Ukrainian ladies the same, you know. Like if you share your bill in the West in a restaurant, you know, and you come here and expect the same things happen to you, you will just get zero result. Not You will not be successful, because it just goes so deep, so deep. Okay, before I will continue, I will tell you a story now. I want to announce that when we will finish this live stream, we will have another live stream. Remember Jean Francis? He's still in his journey, and we will do live stream with him with the name "Should I Give Up or Not?" Okay, so if you have time, please, you're welcome to join after this live stream, our live stream coaching session with Jean Francis. Thank you. So imagine this situation when Ukrainian lady grew up in the family with a loving parents who is in a relationship for like 40 years, and father brings meat to the table. He's providing for the family. He cares about his family. He brings flowers to mom, to daughters, you know. And she see it's all her life, you know. She sees things like that. And what happened when this lady, you know, start meeting men, starting her dating process, what she expects from the man, you know. In these families, it's very tall bar, you know, just given by her father, her values, family's values. And she expect me to behave the same way, you know. I watched one of the show, and actually I will do commenting on this video about that Ukrainian lady were introduced to Canadian man who moved here in Ukraine, and about these difficulties that they face when he wants to treat her as a Western woman, you know, share the bills. And she was one of the lady who was in this loving family, grew up, and it's just like they couldn't handle this. They couldn't be together just because it's not about money. It's just like she understand that if he pays in a restaurant, he cares about her, he likes her, you know. If he don't like, he would never do this, you know. And if he don't pay, he offer her to pay 50-50, then it means he's not into her. So why she should waste her time like this? So these things goes very deep into culture, you know, how lady grew up and how she, you know, expect her relation would be with her man. So for those guys who wants us to teach more about Western men, they can see some things through, you know, through films, anyway. But I understand most of the guys who come here, they have intention deep inside to be respected as a man, to be the leader of the family. Those men, they have deep in their personality this desire to be, a leader, right? And respected as a man, in the family. So, and this so for them it works very fast and good, because it matches Ukrainian lady expectations. But when men come here and he just wants beauty behind together with him, to create the family, but and don't want to share everything 50-50. And for her it means he don't want to take responsibility for her. And she just don't feel safety and secure. And again, it's a basic need what every Ukrainian lady needs to feel with her man: safety and security. So guys, ask question. Randy Sisk asked, do you think Ukrainian women are become westernized? I think there is a certain percent, but very small percent of those women exist in Ukraine. Of course, there's many different personalities, and I every time say to the guys, when they have this perception, that all Ukrainian women, they just, non-stop cooking borscht, wash your shoes, and I don't know, iron your clothes, and serves you all day and night. It's not true. There is many different personalities, but still deep in their core, they're more traditional in many ways in perception, the role of the woman in the family. And her role is to be this wall, who like not to provide this care and tender and care for her man at home, to that he can come back at home and have nice atmosphere, rest, and then go at work to achieve the greatest goal he has. So will a Ukrainian lady accept flowers from the man? She's told we missed our opportunity, but she still accepts flowers. Should I still try? Most of Ukrainian ladies, they love flowers, and they just when you don't present them flowers, especially on the first day, second date, at this period when you creating your relationship, she just doesn't feel you're really into her. Maybe you look at her like to a friend, so you don't need to give this signs that you like her, because for her flowers, it's flowers, but it's something that she reads from flowers, that you again like her, and you were thinking about what to present, you come to her, and she reads from this that you really like her, and it's a stage of how you conquer her. Of course, you should continue if you really like this lady. If you are not going to if you're expecting to have with her not just friendship, but a relationship between woman and man with perspective to create a family. James Wright just got back to Texas from Kharkiv. I told my Ukrainian girlfriend that I'm all in to be with her forever. She said she needs more time. How should I proceed with our online messages and chats? James, it's a very it's a simple question from one side. From another side, it depends on how you meet this lady, what kind of relationship you have. If you have intimacy in progression intimacy, when I ask guys if you have progression, like if you hold hands, kiss, what type of kiss you have, and things like that. They say, oh, but I come in Ukraine not for sex. Okay, I don't say you come in Ukraine for sex, but it's just these things can really tell me if lady she's into you or no. Because if there is no any progression intimacy, it can be that she's she take advantage over you having another goals, like not creating family. So for us answer this question, I need more details about how's your relationship goes. If everything great in these aspects that I said, you really feel in your gut, and you see that it's very sincere. I don't know, maybe you were introduced to her friends, to her family, and all this stuff, and she says she needs more time. Maybe it's just because she just a lot good Ukrainian ladies, they just have fears about moving in unknown country. So next step, it's just will be inviting her in your country to show how you live, how her potential life will looks like, that she will understand what she can do there, all that stuff. But again, it should be she needs to want that too. If she doesn't request this and just I need more time, and don't say nothing about what specifically she's afraid of, then it's hard to proceed. Anyway, nowadays you can easily use video chats and to be with her in everyday communication and see how it's going. Tony asks, how much does it cost to buy a wife from Ukraine? Tony, we don't sell wives in Ukraine, maybe in some other countries it's already not. I think nowhere in the world you can buy people. Now, the only what you can invest money in, it's in introduction services to the lady, and it depends whom you choose to work in. It can be ladies who will just don't have intention to create with your family, just will use you, or like serious lady who is looking for opportunity to create international family. It's up to you. That's what you can invest in, introduction services. Again, everything depends on you then, and from our side, we give a lot of coaching and support to guys just to help them to build up this relationship if they need to understand culture differences, and it's really very helpful. Okay, James, I believe the relationship is good, but little intimacy. Held hands, small kiss. We mostly talk for hours at a time. It's good that you believe, at least for now. I understand small kiss, I think when already really passionate about man, will be big kiss, even on a first trip. Maybe not first date, but it will happen. And that tells me probably maybe she just doesn't have chemistry, and time will not help you, because I know many guys who were talking to the lady like for 1 year, and they, have so many connections on intelligent level, heart chakra level, and many other. But when they meet in reality, they just realize they can be good friends, but they don't have any chemistry. So maybe it can happen from both sides. Sometimes men don't like women, or women just don't feel chemistry to a man. It's important that it's work out from both sides. William, I already married, if you don't know, Tony. No, you cannot buy nobody in Ukraine. Okay, why is that good? Who poses? Kevin, culture indifference can be very difficult, can be very misunderstood, especially when language is not fully understood. Learn about her family, her deep desires, her fears before moving her. I completely agree with you, Kevin. Thank you for your addition. And yeah, it's a big job, but I can say, when you have just introduction to to the lady, is just beginning of the journey, and then you need to build up this relationship. That's why it's important when man invests his time, energy, and effort to understand what's in the mind of the lady, and how to be successful in this relationship, how to act in that way that it will be that she will fall in love with him. Okay, and it will be different way from Western, how we need to act with Western woman, right? Yes, Tony, I agree with you. He's very lucky man. Joseph Ricards. Lucky man. О боже мой. Okay, Joseph. Principal log. What to do when you have wife in front of so many single men. Okay, let's guys, you have question? Irvin wrote, hi, what's the best route to go to Odessa from USA? Thank you. From USA, I don't know, just buy tickets on the plane and go. But action, it's the best way how you can get to Odessa. Maybe I didn't understand, sorry, but so guys, what do you think, which is the most attractive nation? Ukrainians. I will be a very shy lady. No, I don't know. I mean, there is many beautiful people all around the world, and maybe if you can do analytics of winners in Miss Ukraine, then you can get the answer. What? So guys, any more questions? So I will come back to my notes about, while you were writing more questions about mindset, yeah, or expectation that will not lead you to successful relationship with a woman. Yeah, one more, which is very tricky. It's when men come here, he see all this beauty around, on Christianity. He just like, oh my God, he's lost his mind. He say, oh, it's like fashion show, and and he act from this abundance of the choice, and when he start relationship with a lady, instead of focusing if he feels this relationship has potential and he really likes her, instead of focusing on this relationship and develop it, with the very first difficulties he just run, because so many choices around. Good to go, Jean Francis wrote. Okay. So it's important. So it's important that you guys not to be lost in this platform of choice in Ukraine, and just don't lose your mind, but understand and remember the reason why you come here. You don't need all these women at the same time. You just need the one, but the perfect match for you, who will be your great life partner. Okay, so guys wants me to yeah, it was a short live stream. Prepare your questions on the next live stream. And James, right, since I just came back from Ukraine, should I give her some time to process her thoughts before I ask her about if she felt any chemistry? I think there is, but she's very traditional and needs time. If the case, she's very modest, lady, and yeah, she just feel everything happened too fast, which can be the case. Yeah, but yeah, just give her time. But with time, this chemistry, which probably she had now, maybe even, go lower. But anyway, the only one thing how you can be successful in a relationship, having open dialogue, about what happened, open conversation. And I found the Ukrainian ladies, most of them, they don't play in games. They're very open about their expectations, about what they want. And if you ask them directly, they will tell you the truth. They will not play games around. I have loved and lost a wife, Ukrainian wife. My most advice is to go slow once you found her. Check and double check and check again before you commit. There are many issues to consider compared to a local. Yes, it's different culture still. There can be many challenges additional towards it, but at the end, it's worth it. We can see from stories of the life of our happy clients, from My Happy Marriage International, and many other stories we see. Hi Anna, I'm Canadian. Cannabis is illegal where I am. What I'd like to find out if Ukrainian ladies recognize that if it can be used, responsibility. If guy used, he has a drug problem. Yeah, I know it's. I think it's like marijuana. What cannabis? Yeah, cannabis. If Ukrainian lady will find out that you use it very often to make you relaxed, she will consider that you have drug problem. Yes. Better you, I mean, smoke, it's okay, just normal cigarettes, I mean, can be accepted by Ukrainian lady, especially if she smokes too. But yeah, in if lady have very healthy lifestyle, don't drink alcohol, don't smoke, and those things will just carry her away. So Randy, thank you, Anna. I appreciate your time and guidance. Thank you very much, guys. I don't when I land in Odessa, she will meet me at the airport. What do you think I should go do after? When you meet with her, probably you need to take care about your luggage and then just invite her to spend time together, right? Hopefully she will meet. I don't know where you'll meet, lady, how you talk to her. So because we have many broken hearts when guy communicate with the lady for a long time, when he come and she didn't appear, and it's really not a very stressful situation for the man. It's a broken heart, broken wallet, and all broken. But anyway, we need to get up and continue our life way, right? So guys, I don't say you goodbye. I invite you in our next live stream. How did you meet? Yeah, lady. I invite you in our next live stream. John Francis, he's our star on the channel. I know many of you guys already really send him a lot of your love and energy and support and want him to be successful. And we will talk about his case now and hopefully, help him to be successful in his relationship, or just find out what to do next. Okay, and hopefully this live stream will be helpful for other guys as well who is in this journey, because it's still two cultures and many things can be useful for each other, because all we face the same problems, building up this relationship. So guys, just in a minute we'll appear with John Francis. You're welcome to come. Thank you for being with me today. Don't forget about our incredible lifetime matchmaking giveaway. And all that you need to do, again, just subscribe to our channel, comment, and share this video on Facebook. Okay.